Hello, this is Tim Campbell with TBC Action Coach of Indiana with our Business Spotlight series. The purpose is to promote local business owners because if every business is strong, then the economy is strong. And we promote them through our social channels and our email database. And this is a free service we're providing, again, because we want to give back to the local community and support small business owners. Today, I have the pleasure of talking with Jennifer. Jennifer, welcome to the program. It's great to have you on today.
Yeah, thanks, Tim. Thanks for the invite and the opportunity to speak to your audience.
So let's start with having you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit of your background.
Yeah, so Jennifer Chapman. I am born and raised in Indianapolis on the south side of town, and went to Ball State and grabbed a marketing degree, and had spent the first 10 years in the beer, wine, and spirits industry, which was super fun, and learned a lot, great connections, and did a lot of fun things, and then was recruited on LinkedIn actually to kind of take a leap of faith and go into a different sales approach, and spent 4.5 years with Cintas, a huge organization, selling the uniform and facility service piece. I was on the facility service side, and hit the pinnacle of sales in my professional career, and hit President's Club, which I didn't know what that truly meant until after you do it. And it's such a huge, and I know that it's a huge accomplishment, but that was in 2016. And then in 2017, I was trying to do it again, and was then kind of offered a different position and opportunity within the organization, and was super excited to do that. And that's when life unexpectedly took a turn for me, and I suffered a stroke at 34, and we may or may not talk more about that, but obviously that's after another 1.5 years or so of the rehab and the recovery and going back to corporate sales. I no longer found a passion for what I was selling, and stepped away. So I am now with a locally owned and operated home health company, which was a really great transition for me. We help a lot of people that need it, and assist with their families, and we do really good work there. But through quarantine last year, as I'm the marketing liaison and couldn't get out as much as I needed to, it allowed me to then deep dive into my own personal growth and development, and knew that I had a bigger calling, and became a life coach, and created Just Commit Coaching. So I'm still with the home health company and doing this kind of as my side gig for now. So
Fantastic. So Jennifer, tell us a little bit more about your business.
Yeah, so like I said, through my own life experience and professional training, I created Just Commit Coaching. And I want to help other people that have potentially suffered a life-altering or a life-changing event, and are just struggling from the emotional and mental piece, where I feel like weighs so much more on people than the physical side of things. So I created a program and that offers tools and resources, with just kind of setting new goals, creating that vision for them, boost their confidence, create a mindset shift, overall health and wellness goals, and create that support that they need and maybe aren't getting, and help them really accept and embrace the new version of themselves.
Fantastic. So tell us, who is your ideal client or customer? And we call that a target audience.
Yeah, so I am open to speaking with males, as I feel like they need it just as much as women do. They sometimes maybe just struggle to reach out and want to ask for that help, but I'm open to working with both. That, like I said, are really struggling emotionally and mentally with accepting something that has maybe occurred in their life, and they're trying to wrap their head around it, and maybe don't have the support at home, or maybe they do but just need that outside help, which is what I did when I was going through my stroke. I have an amazing support system, husband, family, friends, but I hired a life coach that was just who I needed when I needed her. So that's who I'm looking to help. My ideal client would be someone that is looking to understand the purpose of what has happened for them.
Well, thank you for sharing that. So, Jennifer, what's been the biggest impact that COVID has had on your business?
Truly, it's been a blessing, honestly, where I know a lot of people probably wouldn't think that, they've found a lot of positive in this last year, but it's really allowed me to slow down and also take the time to put the work in myself to create this business. So it's allowed me to I'm going through certification right now, and just for my own credibility and confidence, but allowed me to also, take on some other trainings and just connect with other coaches from all over the world that are doing the same thing, because this industry is thriving right now.
Wonderful, fantastic. So we've all had to pivot during the past year to figure out how to navigate in this world. What's one change that you've had to make in your business model that's made a difference for you, and how's that working?
I mean, I'm sure virtual is the huge buzzword, but that has worked well for me. It's, I would love to see clients in person, but just as long as we're still able to make that connection and have that conversation, that's been a positive, honestly. And as well as still working for a locally owned and operated home health company here in Indianapolis, we're thriving as well, where you know people want care and don't want to leave their house to get it. So we're able to go into the home and take care of them. So both sides, it's been a fantastic year, all things considered.
Wonderful. Well, I'm so happy for you. So here's an interesting question. It's been said that smart people learn from their mistakes and wise people learn from the mistakes of others. So what's a mistake that you've made along the
Mm.
way that you'd be willing to share so that other entrepreneurs can learn from your experience?
Ooh, great question. I think that I've learned that there are no mistakes as long as you learn something from them. So um, it's really hard to define like something that sticks out that was like a mistake that was detrimental, to my growth and development as a coach. There could have been some disappointing things, or but ultimately I got to look within and be like, what did I learn from this? What could I have done differently? And giving myself that patience and that grace that whatever happened was meant to happen and was supposed to happen, and just learning how to move forward from it is truly all I can say.
I love that perspective that it's not a mistake, it's a learning. And so many of us can get caught up in, right, the spiral of over analyzing that thing as opposed to just taking the learning from it and moving on. So thank you for sharing that. So second last question here.
Yes.
We've got your contact information. We'll be sure to include that along with this video so that people can reach out to you. Is there anything else that you'd like to add? You have any types of offers going on, or what's the best way for people to learn if you're the right fit for them?
Yeah, I definitely, thanks for the question, Tim. I definitely offer a complimentary 45-minute session for people to just see if this is a good fit for them. I did that, when I was going through everything. I tried therapy first, and that just didn't resonate with me. It was an emotionally draining process, to be honest. But once I had that first complimentary session with my coach, and understanding she was going to meet me where I was and then help move me forward, that's the picture that I want to create for my potential clients. And I also want to see if it's mutually beneficial for me too as a coach, or do they need something a little bit more in depth or clinical, which is not at all a bad thing. I just want to be able to point them in the right direction if it's not me. But definitely open to that first complimentary session, and they can email me at jennifer@justcommitcoaching.com.
Okay, fantastic. And again, for folks listening, we'll make sure to include all of Jennifer's contact information in this post that you can reach out to her and take advantage of that offer. So last question here, Jennifer, tell us what's been most inspiring to you over all the craziness of the past year?
It's inspiring to have conversations with people from all over the world that have battled with whatever it may be, their health crisis, another health crisis, mentally or physically, addiction, abuse, family trauma, divorce. I mean, I've connected with so many people that have had these life-changing experiences happen and then express their resilience from that and their strength from that, and now including myself kind of turning our mess into our message and wanting to serve others, because there's so much going on right now that everybody needs somebody. So for me to be able to connect with others that have gone through these crazy chapters in life, and are now looking to serve others and teach, just coach them, help them, teach them, support them. um, Truly inspiring work that's happening all over.
I love what you said about turn our mess into our message. That's awesome.
Thank you.
So that concludes the interview. For those listening, if you've heard something from Jennifer that resonates with you, please take advantage of her complimentary session to learn how she may be able to work with you to help you get through whatever challenge or struggle or change that is happening in your life. Again, we'll include her contact information along with this post. So again, please take advantage of that. Truly a wonderful offer that she's offering here. Jennifer, it's been a pleasure learning about you and your company, and I wish you tremendous success.
Thanks so much, Tim. I appreciate it.
All right. Have a great day.